Welcome, seekers of the unseen, to episode 7 of Mysterious Places and Haunted History of New England. Tonight, we journey to a quiet street in Fall River, Massachusetts, to a house whose very name is whispered with a shiver. A house where a brutal, unsolved crime left an indelible stain, not just on the floorboards, but on the fabric of time itself. We are, of course, standing before the infamous Lizzie Borden House. The story begins on a sweltering August morning in 1892. Within the walls of this seemingly ordinary home, a scene of unimaginable horror was about to unfold. Andrew Borden, a wealthy but notoriously frugal property developer, and his second wife, Abby, was found bludgeoned to death. The weapon of choice, an axe or a hatchet, was wielded with a terrifying ferocity. The prime suspect was one of their own, Andrew's youngest daughter, the 32-year-old Sunday school teacher, Lizzie Andrew Borden. The subsequent trial was a media sensation, a spectacle of Victorian propriety clashing with gruesome reality. Despite the circumstantial evidence or conflicting alibis, her attempt to purchase poison just days before the murders, and her burning of a dress, which she claimed was stained with paint, Lizzie was acquitted. A jury of her peers, all men, could not bring themselves to believe that a woman of her standing could commit such a heinous act. She walked free, but the court of public opinion was far less forgiving. The verdict was immortalized in a chilling schoolyard rhyme, sung by generations of children who knew her name only in connection with horror. Lizzie Borden took an axe and gave her mother 40 whacks. When she saw what she had done, she gave her father 41. Lizzie inherited a significant fortune and lived out the rest of her days in Fall River, ostracized and alone. But while Lizzie left the physical world in 1927, many believe that the spirits of those who perished on that fateful day never left their home. The house, now a bed and breakfast and museum, has become a focal point for paranormal investigation, a place where the echoes of that violent morning still resonate. Guests and staff report a litany of chilling phenomena. The most frequent claims center on the very rooms where the bodies were found. In the guest room where Abby Borden met her end, visitors speak of a spectral woman in Victorian dress, reported to tuck guests into bed with an unnerving motherly care. Others feel a heavy, oppressive presence. An overwhelming sense of sorrow permeates the air. Downstairs in the sitting room, the disembodied sounds of weeping are often heard, believed to be the phantom cries of Lizzie herself, forever mourning the events of that day. The spectral activity is not confined to sorrow. Shadow figures are seen darting down hallways, doors open and close on their own, and objects are inexplicably moved. Perhaps most unnerving are the reports of a woman's laughter, echoing from Lizzie's former bedroom upstairs when no one is there. Some have even captured electronic voice phenomena, ghostly whispers caught on digital recorders, pleading for help or warning intruders to leave. Is it the residual energy of a traumatic event, forever replaying itself? Or are the spirits of Andrew, Abby, and perhaps even Lizzie, still trapped within these walls, forever bound to the site of their greatest tragedy? The law declared Lizzie Borden innocent, but the house on 2nd Street holds its own judgment. It stands as a grim monument to a family torn apart, and a crime that continues to haunt the American psyche. The truth of what happened on that August morning may be lost to history, but the spirits of the Borden house ensure that the story is never, ever forgotten. This chilling account, and many others like it, are explored in the novel A Tenacious Grasp on Reality by author Sharon Desrousseaux, available now on Amazon and as an audiobook on Audible. For more documentaries on the strange and haunted corners of New England, subscribe to our YouTube channels, A Tenacious Grasp on Reality and The Point of No Return. You will also find playlists and films related to the early settlement of New France. Join us next time as we unlock another door to New England's haunted history. Until then, listen closely to the whispers of the past